Okay, today we're looking at Scrooge McDuck, the Dragon of Glasgow. This is a recent release, I think came out last year. It's published by Fantagraphics. Now, physically, it's a really nice book. It's beautiful hardcover. Got a sewn, non-glued binding. The actual page quality is really nice. It's good quality paper. Just a really nice book. The spine looks really nice. Scrooge McDuck, the Dragon of Glasgow, by the author and then the artist. And so physically, it's a beautiful book, absolutely beautiful book. But the actual art and storyline is not good. So they've got the art here. It's this kind of more modern, the new DuckTales style art. That's just not good. I mean, this is not classic Carl Barks or Don Rosa. I don't want to say, hey, you only need to follow those guys when you're doing a duck book, because there's lots of other great duck artists like William Van Horn or Freddie Milton. They're fantastic too. But I mean, here, like the dialogue in this story is just not good. So this is supposed to be set 19th century Scotland. They're using a modern Scottish phrase, pure dead brilliant. It's like the writer was just like, oh, what's a famous Scottish phrase? Oh, I know. All the Scots use the phrase pure dead brilliant. We'll throw it in. And there's just lots of anachronisms in this story like that. Again, here we're supposed to be set 1877. So the dialogue in this story is not very good. And then the plotting is not very good. So here, Scrooge McDuck, he's got his two sisters, Hortense and Matilda. And what happens is you have a story earlier on where Hortense is a baby and can't talk. Then 3 years goes by. We're continuing the story. And guess what? Hortense is still a baby, still can't talk, despite 3 years going by. 3 years goes by, that baby's going to be able to talk. It's just poor plotting, poor dialogue. It's just in poor art. It's everything that's wrong with modern comics. This is just, it's really unfortunate. The story is jagged. Even the title here, The Dragon of Glasgow. So normally in like the life of times of Scrooge McDuck, he'll have a phrase, a title, and then the region he's in. And so like that's what they're trying to do. But then they also have an actual, mechanical dragon, the Iron Dragon of the coal mine of Glasgow. So it doesn't even follow the proper titleage that they're using and playing on and referencing. But the art is not interesting. It's a very disjointed story, and the dialogue is just, it's all this kind of modern terminology that it's not interesting. It's just like, this is not what I want in a Scrooge McDuck book. The art is just, it's just this poor quality, new style of the modern DuckTales, and it's not good. I'll still be on the lookout for other stuff by Fantagraphics. They release lots of really good quality older books, and I'm sure some of the new stuff is going to be good. Just I'm going to avoid anything that looks even on from the cover in this new style, because it's not worth reading, unfortunately. It's too bad. This is not a good Scrooge McDuck story. The characters, even like the way they're conceptualized, how Scrooge McDuck acts both as an old man and in the story as a youngster, that's not how he acts. That's not how the established characters are. Like he's far too harsh here for his nephews. That's not kind of how Don Rosa and others have, in a more modern way, conceptualized him. Is at least interacting with his nephews, and then how he acts as this youngster in this story is just, they don't have the characters right, they don't have dialogue right, and as you can see, the art is not right. It's not a good style of art. Anyway, till next time, I would pass on this book.